There's one key thing that every single person should know about IULs. It is cost of insurance. If you want to know more about money, if you want to know more about investing, you want to know more about becoming the bank, then throw me a follow. Cost of insurance. Why is that so important when we talk about an indexed universal life? Well, it's because in an IUL, just like all universal life insurance, the cost of insurance is the same as an annual renewable term policy. Think of it this way. Every year, one guaranteed thing happens, and that is you get older. And every year you get older, your cost of insurance goes up. In the early years of an IUL, that's actually a positive thing. A one-year term insurance would have a lower cost of insurance than, say, a whole life insurance, which has a level cost of insurance. What happens when you need the policy the most? Which is when you're older, right? When life insurance becomes really important, when you start thinking about legacy, what does that cost of insurance look like then? So it started off inexpensive, and every year you got older, it got more expensive. But that's okay, right? They told you, oh, but if you only average this hypothetical participation rate every single year, it will be fine. The policy will have X. Well, I can tell you that X won't be what you think. And how do I know this? Well, 21 years of experience watching VULs explode in 2008, watching universal life policies explode well before they're supposed to, because things didn't quite work out the way they were supposed to. Now let's fast forward to today, 2025. How have the markets been performing this year? Well, I can tell you they're negative as of today and continuing to go deeper negative. But that's okay with an IUL because you've got a guaranteed floor. You can't lose money because you're just participating in an index. When you're at that guaranteed floor, does the cost of insurance change? Do the policy service fees and the policy costs change? Nope, they're all still there. But you're at the floor. Your costs are now chewing away at your policy. Now hold on, one more thing. Let's fast forward to your senior years, when your cost of insurance is way higher than it is in your younger years. Now it starts to become a real problem. But the other thing that they don't tell you is it's next to impossible for you to get a static return. This year, 2025, will more than likely be one of the first years for most IUL owners where you've seen a negative year, where you've hit your floor for the entire year, which means you didn't that year earn that hypothetical participation rate that your index is supposed to give you. Now next year, you got to make up for this year, which you didn't earn. Cost of insurance. It matters, folks, and you won't find out the problem until it's too late.